Hey, it's Kathy here, and I'm still at the airport. Has anyone ever seen that film, the Tom Hanks film called The Terminal, where he's a refugee because his country's going through war and he just lives in the terminal for, I don't know, months or whatever it is? That's kind of how I feel because I left home yesterday at about, I think I got to the airport about 3 p.m. And I've gone from Sydney Airport to Melbourne Airport to Hong Kong Airport. In Melbourne Airport, I was there from about 5:30 in the afternoon till 1:30 a.m. yesterday. And then I have now been in Hong Kong Airport for, by the time I take off, it'll be about 17 hours. So it's pretty crazy. Anyway, it's given me some time to reflect, which is always a good thing. And I also got to see, I got to meet Brad and Twane Moreland, who are two wonderful Moroccan customers who are also creating businesses that are giving back. So we've known each other for about a year online, so it's wonderful to actually meet. So if you guys are watching, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your hospitality and for my beautiful yum cha. Because one of the things about Hong Kong is there is no shortage of food. So I have been eating like a demon. It's carbohydrate city here, which is not good for my waistline at all, but what the hell. I'll deal with that when I get to London. But I've also just been reflecting, on my roots, I've always thought of myself as an Aussie, and many of you know that I've, mentioned to you I'm banana. Person who's got yellow skin because they're born of Asian heritage and they think like a Westerner, and hence the white on the inside. But when I come to Hong Kong, I really feel quite I really start to question my roots because everybody tries to talk to me in Chinese and thinks that I should be able to speak in Chinese, and I have to try and explain my whole ABC, banana background, so that's always interesting. And I've always thought of myself as an Australian first with Chinese heritage, and so to actually be in a place where I'm quite alone, there's not many ABCs, it's more the other way round, makes me then really question my roots. And I know that when I was growing up, it was a time too where there was quite a lot of racial discrimination. Luckily, I didn't cop too much of it, but I certainly did, and I know that did leave quite a few scars in my life, and it was definitely the way it affected me was I was quite a quiet child, and my Asian heritage and my father, who's such a strong character and quite traditional, saw me with very little voice, always being the pleaser, always being the person who compromised. And so now with what I'm doing, I do now have a voice, and it feels good, I feel empowered. And so that's something that's really important when you, particularly, I think if you want to create a social enterprise, because you are a business activist. I'm probably ranting now because I'm really very tired, but I just wanted to say hello, and next stop is the UK finally, and I look forward to getting myself some sleep, being horizontal for a good few hours, and then I'll be back nice and fresh and able to talk to you again. All right, guys, lots of dream crazy happening soon for me. Bye.